Really didn't want it was a criteria, she said. Give it to her. How? I don't know. How are you?
Clerk, deputy clerk. Did y'all eat too much turkey?
I didn't eat shit. I didn't eat that's what I was there.
You didn't eat nothing, not even a hamburger?
You
didn't have a hot dog?
I had a.
You didn't have Cheerios?
I had the kind of person to make me a plate. I ate that by it.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah.
You mean you didn't cook?
Right. I didn't care.
All right, I kind of babysat. My nephews came.
Okay, that's good.
So that means I'm out of food, out of bed sheets,
You got a lot
out of money,
Yeah.
out of all of that nerves.
Yeah.
Out of nerves. I was glad when they left. I was like, are you coming?
Till next year.
They almost stayed another day.
How long did you have?
Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night.
Oh, I was-
Say another night. No, I can see the grass. The snow's not that
You gotta go.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think I was on that. I don't get an email from you on Saturday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. 7:02. In person and virtual. Forgive me. Welcome everyone to Highland Park City Council in-person and virtual regular meeting scheduled for tonight, Monday, December the 1st, 2025 at 7 p.m. Madam Deputy Clerk, would you please call the roll for us tonight?
Councilman Ashafi. Councilwoman Martin.
Here.
Councilwoman Manica.
Here.
Council Pro Tem Robinson.
Present.
Council President Thomas.
Yeah, thank you very much. Members of council, you have had access to the agenda for a couple weeks. This has changed. The chair will be, would entertain a motion on tonight's agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda with amendments.
Yes, ma'am. What would-
Second.
What would those amendments be?
Under city council to add the workshop to the schedule. And to table under community development, A and B, and be moved to a workshop.
So we have a motion on the floor to approve tonight's agenda with the amendments as follow. Adding, you just said adding, right now it says approval of 2026 schedule. You're saying adding workshop under city council. And then tabling items A and B, that's a resolution to approve the Bartlett and Second Avenue rezoning. And a resolution to approve the Oakman and Doris Avenue rezoning to a workshop as is not scheduled. It's been seconded by Councilman Ashafi. Do we have questions, concerns, or dissent?
Council President, I also have an amendment as.
That's not how it works, Mr.
As well.
Ashafi. Mr. Ashafi, that's not how it works.
I'm just listening.
That's not how it works. So we have a motion on the floor to approve the agenda with amendments made by Council Pro Tem. You can't say I also have amendments that I want to make for the approval of said agenda. She stated,
Well, I seconded it with amendments as well.
Mr. Al Shafi, go ahead. What you got?
Under administration 5,
Mhm.
C, I would like C to be moved to a workshop.
Okay, C, to be moved to a workshop. Okay, so there's a motion on the floor. It's been seconded. Would anybody else like to go first?
Wait a minute. Okay, you go first. No, your question first. Go ahead.
So we're gonna go back. I understand we want to add a workshop to city council, that's fine. And then under community development, what was the workshops again?
This is for the ethics board.
No.
A and B.
Community develop, A and B?
Move to a workshop. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that is to explain about the zoning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then on C was Mr. Shafi's,
Yeah, 5C.
and I'm not sure what were we doing a workshop with them.
Okay. The reason I asked for a workshop, I tell you, not one council member has had an opportunity to interview these people. The public haven't had an opportunity to ask them any questions. It's just been pushed up on us as to who they're going to appoint to this board. And it's a very important board. And I believe that the residents have a right to be heard about it. I've had several residents that want to be heard about this ethics board.
Okay,
So it-
Ms. Manica, the floor is still yours. Please go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I said the floor is still yours. Please go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
Just as a point of order, we are on the approval of the agenda. We're held at that. Do you have additional questions or comments, Ms. Manica?
I do, but I was trying to think whether or not we have to go ahead before having this discussion, but maybe we don't. So the discussion here is that you want a workshop for the residents to discuss the people that's being appointed. Am I clear on that? Is that a real clarity?
Miss Manica, you heard me already.
Ma'am, go ahead, move on. And then I know Ms. Martin had her
So
hand up
please
too. I don't
move
want to
on.
stop you.
You've already heard me. You've already heard me. I'm not going to repeat the same thing over and over. Go right ahead.
I'm asking for clarity.
Yeah, I already clarified
So
for
in
you.
case you didn't understand that.
I already clarified for
So
you.
moving on, if that's the case, then we haven't talked to the people in C and D either. People don't know them either, so why would we have to have a workshop for them as well? So it must be something specific. in
C and D
other-
where?
Is it something specific? or-
I'm talking about 5C. There's no D in 5C.
One more time. If you go to community development, C and D, we're also appointing 2 residents or 2 people to the commission, to the housing planning commission, Highland Park Planning Commission. No one wants to know anything.
We
about
can
that?
move that to the workshop as well too. I didn't see that until just now. Thank you for pointing it out. Yeah, that could get moved to the workshop as well too.
Did you-
Yep, C and D can get moved to the workshop.
Okay, so now this is to council.
Yes,
Has
ma'am.
Everybody received their packets, and everybody looked at the resumes and everything for the people on the ethics board.
Yep, from the last package. Yes, ma'am.
There was resumes in there.
They're available too right now. We have them. So if we wanted to look at them, we could look at them. Felt like it too. We could. They're right in front of us.
So I don't know how long we wanna wait. We do this every time. This is just my opinion, and Ms. Martin can take the floor. We continue to just continue to move things and put them over on hold for, I'm not sure what reason. And so I'm asking, is there someone specific on here that we're questioning? Because we had an opportunity to look at their resumes. And some of them in cases maybe had a cover letter. Actually, in both cases, in community development and in administration. So we had every opportunity, because I'm not sure if the residents, they still not gonna know them.
Yes,
Or are we
ma'am.
gonna hand them their resume?
So I want to, and forgive me for interrupting you, Ms. Manica. I want to give Ms. Martin an opportunity as well before
I
we
don't
go
have
ahead.
any questions anymore,
Could
Mr.
anybody, I'm
President.
sorry, you couldn't hear me.
I had some of this, I didn't have all of the same questions. I had the same similar questions. So they were already mentioned. Yeah, they were already mentioned, so.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor from Council Pro Tem Robinson, seconded by Councilman Al Shafi to amend the agenda that we received 4 weeks ago. And that is to remove item C under the administration resolution to appoint members of the ethics board and also to remove the zone. I can't, because I'm gonna take my 2 cents and we gonna
Go
vote.
ahead, 'cause we can't do both of them together.
No, no, ma'am. I'm just saying, you're absolutely correct. So right now we have a motion on the floor. We can approve that motion or not and then move on. But that is also to remove from community development, the resolution to approve Bartlett and Second Avenue rezoning, as well as the resolution to approve the Oakland and Doris rezoning.
We asked for a workshop, but we didn't say
We'll
remove.
table to a
We said
workshop.
table to a
So
workshop.
this is, I'll let other members have an opportunity to speak and I will just be brief and we're gonna vote on this motion that's on the floor.
Could I ask a question?
Go right ahead, sir, while I set this up.
Was Councilman Ashafi's motion to table items 7C and D, also was that seconded by the pro tem, or is that incorporated?
So on the screen right now, I'm gonna type in the word meeting in the charter. 37 times the word meeting appears in the charter. Workshop. I'm sorry, the word workshop doesn't appear in the charter a single time. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take the roll on a motion that was made by Council Pro Tem Robinson to amend the agenda, tabling items A and B from community development and moving it to a workshop. And there was also an amendment made by Councilman Al Shafi to remove item C under the administration
So,
and move that
hold
to
on.
a workshop. So would you go ahead and take the roll?
Hold on.
I'm sorry, go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, so I got where you're going about you can't find a workshop in there. My question is, can you call a workshop?
Who are you asking? Him or?
No, Ms. Robinson.
No.
Okay, so if we move it to a workshop and you don't do a workshop, then
Let's get to the agenda. Let's get to the agenda. We still have the schedule to approve. We can work this out then. Let's just get to the
In
agenda.
December of every year, the council votes.
So we have a motion on the floor to,
Go back to December 22nd.
Right.
we have a motion on the floor to
Right.
approve the agenda.
have
It said
workshops.
mentioned amendments. Do I
With
need to
this
reread those?
schedule.
Made by Council Pro Tem,
Presented.
supported by Councilman Al Shafi.
Workshops, and it
Would
just
you
says
please call the
omit.
roll, ma'am?
right, okay.
So we need to have workshops.
Would you
Agree.
please call the roll?
Councilman Ashafi,
Yes to approve with the amendments.
Councilwoman Martin,
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
No.
Council Pro Tem Robinson,
Yes.
Council President Thomas.
No, motion carries. So item C, as soon as you can provide me some documentation on the workshops, we'll get that process
That's
started.
why we vote on it.
Absolutely,
Okay, point of
absolutely.
order.
Point of order.
Point of information.
Yes.
We just voted, but we only voted on Ms. Robinson's amendment. Now you need another motion for Mr. Ashafi's amendment.
That is incorrect. The council president included my amendment in this motion.
Let
And
it ride.
C is removed to a workshop. He did not include
Let it go.
under community development C and D for me. So we'll tackle that as we get to it. But he did include C under his vote. C,
I got
5C, administration has been moved to a workshop.
So I did just ask him and he said he did, but
I
just
sure
for
did.
the record,
Yeah.
it should have been 2 amendments. It should have been Ms. Robinson's
Coulda, shoulda,
and
woulda.
then it should have been Mr. Ashafi's to amend hers.
It's already been done.
Can we move on?
No. So are you saying 7C and D? So are you saying
No.
all of 7 has been
Just A and B.
workshopped? Just A and B, all right. And then 5C,
Yes.
all right. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
What was the question? No,
Wait a minute. Right, wait a minute.
you just said that C and D wasn't included.
C and D were not.
It's not included. He just said that.
Oh, I thought C and D was
No,
included.
It's not included. He didn't include it.
Should be included.
It should have been, but he didn't include it. So we'll tackle it when we get to it.
Can we move on?
Yes, let's please.
Okay, moving on to item 4, that's the approval of the minutes for the in-person and virtual regular meeting scheduled for November 3rd, 2025. City Council, what's your pleasure?
I move to approve the proposed minutes for in-person and virtual regular meeting, November 3rd, 2025.
Offer second. Questions, concerns, dissent?
No,
Is
no,
this the
no,
one
no,
from,
no.
This is November 3rd.
this is from the 3rd. This is not the last meeting that we had.
That was on the 17th.
That everybody was sick, right?
I wasn't sick.
This is from the
You
3rd.
out of town. Right. Yeah, Miss Manica and the president was sick that day.
I wasn't sick either, but thank you
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
elaborating. This is for November 3rd, the meeting before that.
Gotcha.
Can we get a second? You seconded?
Chair, offer the second.
Okay, can we get a vote?
Madam, would you call the roll on the approval of the minutes?
Councilman Ashafi,
No,
Councilwoman Martin,
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson,
No.
Council President Thomas.
Yes, motion carries. Moving on to Mayor McDonald.
Can I step in just before?
Go ahead. Well,
Mayor
this is
McDonald?
related to. what,
Yeah, it's
ma'am?
related to what we just approved, the agenda and changing it to a workshop.
Mhm.
Okay, so we have a lot of these people in the audience. I think we should not have them sit if we're not gonna deal with them today. They need to know that it has been moved to a workshop.
So why don't we have the people who made that motion, let the people in the audience know?
y'all just made them know. All right. Tell you just spoke it out, to you out loud, so they're aware of it now.
Jesus and mercy.
That's right.
So the following people,
Hold on. That's a good point. So the question really becomes, when are we gonna have the workshop? So it's known when to come again.
Okay, so
That's the question.
okay, great. So let me try and address that question. And there's really not a lot to be said. Over the last 3 years, every time that we have set up a framework for a workshop, it has descended into a spectacle. Most recently, we spent the entire spring compiling a list of ordinances to work on under the guise of having workshops. I don't know what other people do for a living, but I can't be here 2 times a month on a Monday at 6 p.m. So I agreed to those 1 workshop. We set the workshops up. And at the end of the meeting after the first workshop, members of this city council fired the planning team that was set aside to support us in the effort of putting together repairs to our ordinances. At the beginning of our term, we spent 6 months in workshops arguing about weed. We had 4 or 5 workshops on issues related to the lights that were provided to the city, and yet we still argued about it and asked for additional workshops. We went back and forth for 4 months on workshops for the rental ordinance, which is so straightforward and so transparent and so possible to be overlaid into other communities that it was almost sickening. And people asked for another 8 workshops. We are not bound by the charter to have these spectacles. That's what the workshops have turned into, and they are the creation of a previous city council president. There's no framework for them whatsoever. And I have been willing to have workshops, and I've attempted to have workshops. We even spent the entire summer catering to a list of demands made by people for workshops. Then we set them up and they blew up. So there is no requirement to do workshops. Workshops are designed to be a tool, not to be someplace where we drag people in here, insult and berate them. That's happened far too many times. So you're not going to find me in favor of creating a spectacle for the sake of having one. Ms. Manica?
So again, the question is.
And we're going to move on after this, ma'am. I'm sorry. We got to. Go ahead.
Well.
Because this was the time the
and
mayor was supposed to be.
It has become an issue. because we just prolonged stuff for, I'm not sure what reason. Is there
We already
Latanya
had, this
Dorch?
woman has the floor, please.
Order.
Ms. Manica has the floor.
Latanya Dorch,
Yes.
Candace Beans.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
on Zoom.
Yvonne, am I saying that correct, sir? Morales? And Robert Olive, are you present?
Let
I
me
see
look here
one,
for
two.
Mr.
Is there a
Olive.
Robert Olive?
Hold on a second.
He's in the hospital.
No, he was here at the last meeting when he first came.
On the 3rd or the
No,
17th?
he came a couple of meetings ago.
Thank
He's
you,
not
Ms.
here today.
Robinson.
No, ma'am.
And Candace Beans, you're online?
Ms. Beans is online.
Okay.
Yes, this is
Guys,
Candace
they
Beans.
have-
I
it
am
has-
online.
Yes, it has been voted that we move your appointment to a workshop. I know that you came and I apologize for your time. I do see your resumes in our packet. If it pleases the council or the president, if you would like to, after the mayor speaks, to have some words in regards
No,
to
ma'am.
your appointment or
No,
you
ma'am.
not being able to be appointed tonight,
No, ma'am.
I would advise you.
During citizens comment, absolutely, but
Yeah,
not
I
during the
said
course of a,
Mayor,
yeah, no, after, well, okay.
it
Yes,
is
ma'am.
after.
Yes, ma'am. I get it. Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am. I get it. Okay, Madam Mayor, thank you for your patience, if you would.
But I thought we couldn't respond to the citizens'
Oh, they
participation.
do what they want.
No, we're not responding.
They do what
We
they
can't
want.
respond. I'm not gonna respond to nothing. That's for citizens to have
They
their
do what
voice
they
heard.
want around here.
Good evening, citizens. Good evening, council.
Good evening.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So I'm gonna just jump right into this and then I'm gonna talk about this next one because this is something that has been going on now for 2 years. I've asked 2 years ago for the council to submit names. They submitted 5 names. I said narrow it down to 2 because you only get to submit 2. They did not do that. So we finally came back and I said, can you submit 2? So Mr. Shafi is wrong when he says that we forced something down on them. Council Pro Tim Robinson submitted a name. Ms. Manica submitted a name.
I didn't say nothing like that.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Okay,
I
anyway.
did not.
anyway,
And it would be
and
nice
so
if
on,
you
and
kept my name out
my
of your
turn,
mouth.
it's my
I don't say
Mr.
your
Al
name, don't
Shafi,
say
Mr.
mine.
Al Shafi,
Anyway,
I don't say your
Mr.
name,
Al
don't say my
Shafi.
name.
Robinson, didn't you submit a name?
Or-
Yes, didn't you submit a name?
Yes.
Okay, so the 2 names was submitted. And my 2 names were submitted. Because I get to submit 2, they get to submit 2.
April 6th.
And so at this point, because this is being belated, I need you all to read the ordinance. Because I could have appointed by already a long time ago, because you did not follow what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, neither did you.
And so now, because we are continuing to push this down, I don't understand what a workshop is for, an ordinance, an ethics ordinance. You're not workshopping to change the ordinance. You're workshopping to hear from some people who are here. They're here. Your person could be here tonight, but he was here before. I spoke to him. He's a good candidate. Your person was here. Candidate. My person, and one of them is on there. They're a good candidate. And Mr. Morales was on before. And so I'm reappointing him. So I don't understand what the problem is at this moment.
Are you addressing that to me?
No, I'm addressing it to the council.
Oh, okay.
Are you, the council?
Okay.
So at this moment, I suggest you all go back and read the ethic ordinance and who can get to a point now, because you keep pushing it back. And it allows me to do so. This is not something that's ethical. It's not. And to continue to just keep pushing this back is telling me what I need to know. So then I'm gonna move on. First of all, I hope everybody had a peaceful Thanksgiving.
Yeah, sure you
I did. Thank God. I want to thank everybody who donated food to help those in need. We truly appreciate it. We had a lot of food. We have them still. So if you know anyone who's in need of food, please go over to the Justice Center on Hamilton And, or I can set up a time and I'll come over with you so you can just go on the shelves and get what you need. Make sure you bring a car and some boxes. Figure that out. So anybody that needs food right now, we still have some left. It was a good occasion. A lot of people came out to get food. It was a lot going on that day. They had food giveaways all through the city. So that was great. The police department is currently seeking new applicants for all positions. A career fair is being held on December 12th. Please go to the website and fill out the application if anybody is interested, or if you know somebody that's interested, please send them to the Highland Park website. Christmas in the Park tree lighting is scheduled for December 6th at 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 for the Christmas in the Park, and then the tree lighting will follow behind that at 5:30. Come out and enjoy some winter fun, y'all. It's always a nice event. Bring your kids. Santa will be there. Toy giveaway, everything like that. If you haven't had a chance to check out the Behind the City Hall series on YouTube, please go and check out those series. I know that there was an email sent out that put out something that was very false about one of the people on there. I would like for you all to read it, hear it. And so you know exactly what was on there. Please read those. They're on YouTube. It's called Behind the City in the city of Highland Park. Okay. On December 10th, which is next Wednesday, come out to the my last meeting of the year. For coffee and conversation at 10 a.m. This is for the public, but on 5 p.m. CDAC members are invited to join me at 5 p.m. for a conversation, little light celebration, and of you guys doing the work. I understand that some of you all have not been contacted, but Ms. Rollins is sent out information to your council person, and they were supposed to.
That was me.
To submit names of all the CDAC members that have been sworn in, only the ones that have been sworn in. Great news, the new trucks that was purchased with grant money awarded to the city has come in just in time for the winter weather. You should see them out on the road soon.
Okay.
They're small trucks, but they still gonna be out there doing what they can.
Trucks.
They're trucks. Thank you to all of the people that donated toys to the Christmas in the Park, who stuffed the car. When we come together, there isn't anything we can accomplish, and I'm glad to see that people have stepped up and have decided that they want to help instead of being a hindrance. Stop listening to what people tell you and find out for yourself. All right, that's all I got. Have a blessed day.
Mayor, I have a question. So you were talking about who submitted names and who didn't. The people that I asked me, what is it that the ethic board does? When I went under the charter, it said chapter 19 ethics, chapter 19 ordinance, the city of Highland Park shall adopt an ethics ordinance.
We have one.
That's all I have. I don't disagree that we have one. My question is, where do I find it?
On the website.
I went on the website.
On the website.
I don't doubt that you did. My question is, where do you? Because it's not in the, I looked it up in the charter. I didn't see it in the charter. I did.
Not coming up for you?
No, it's
I
not.
have it right here, so I'll come over and.
Okay, come here.
So, okay, I have a question for you as well. So I heard you just now. So will you be appointing them, or do we need to still have this discussion, this workshop? Are you going to appoint them?
I
Based
don't
on that
understand the
ordinance.
Workshop, but according to the ordinance, I can appoint them now. Because we are still pushing back. But that'll be for another day.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay,
So every
ladies
time
and
I type it
gentlemen,
up, this is what kept coming up for me.
we have on our agenda tonight, under the administration, a resolution to approve the contract for
Type it
Ivor
in.
Spirit renovations.
No, you forgot citizens participation.
Hold on a second. Yeah, we have a resolution to approve the contract for Mid-States Recreation for a playground contractor. We have the approval of the 2026 schedule. We have the resolution approving the appointment Mr. Morgan to the Planning Commission, and a resolution approving Mr. Smith to the Planning Commission. And we have a resolution to request the approval to submit an application with Molina Health Care of Michigan
Right,
for
so
the
you see,
senior
that was
centers
my
grant
going
up to
away.
$10,000. The chair will entertain citizens' comments on
That's why I couldn't
those
find it.
items, agenda items only. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with
I'm telling
the
you,
people that are
listen, I was doing
online.
it
I have
right.
Anthony,
It
let
should be that
me-
simple, that easy.
allow you to talk.
I have nothing to say,
Anthony.
President. I have nothing to say, sir.
You sure? You good? You had your
Yes,
hand up?
I'm
Okay, thank you
good.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Okay,
Then
I
looked
see
in our
that.
charter and
Let
that's
me lower
exactly
our
what it said.
hands. So within the halls of City Hall, do we have people that want to speak to agenda items? If so, I'll set the timer for you and we can go.
Who?
This is, it's
Citizens
citizens,
partic-
it's
okay,
a citizens
okay.
participation
Got it.
for agenda items.
Okay, so I need to know how did
Question,
you
Mr.
find it?
President.
No, sir, come up to the podium. If you have,
emailed it to me?
is this related to the
And text
agenda?
message?
That's the question. I wanted to speak on a comment that our
Mm.
mayor made. So it's the appropriate time to do that.
No, sir, at the end of the meeting, you can speak on whatever you like. This is about the agenda items.
Thank you.
Anyone else on agenda items? Otherwise, we'll move into the meeting body. We have no citizens comment unless Ms. Manica,
no.
you speaking as a citizen?
No. I have something after that,
Okay,
before we get started.
so after that, we're gonna move on to item 5. What do you have, ma'am?
I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules, to add the item back to the agenda, which is item C, resolution to appoint Candace Bean, Latanya Dorch, Yvonne Morales, or
Clearly
Evan,
unprofessional.
and
Clearly out of
Robert
place.
Olive to the Board of Ethics.
We have a
Clearly out of
motion on the
place.
floor to suspend the rules so that the agenda can be amended. Yes,
She can't even do that.
it requires 4
I
votes to
know.
pass.
That's right.
I'm aware.
Okay,
She can't even do that.
so
But
do
she
we- do you have
voted,
support? The chair offers support.
she voted no, Council President. She's not even the one who got the right to bring this back. There's gotta be one of the-
She's asking to suspend the rules. She's asking to suspend the rules.
Get the add that back on.
Sir, she's asking to suspend the rules. She's made a motion to suspend the rules.
Y'all do what
The
fuck
chair has
y'all
offered
want around here,
support.
don't you?
If you call the
just
roll
literally
on
do what
suspending
y'all
the
want around
rules,
here.
Councilman,
Hold on, what are we voting on?
to
To
suspend the
suspend the
rules.
rules,
Hell
to
no,
add
we
that
don't
item
suspend shit.
C under administration
It's gonna
back
take
to
4
it,
votes to
because we
suspend the rules.
have,
I ain't gotta
because
watch nothing.
we
That's
have
not
those
watch
people
shit.
here in the audience that can speak to their
I ain't gotta watch
resumes,
nothing.
to themselves, that you
Okay,
can
hold
ask
on,
any
hold on,
questions.
hold on.
Take
Let me get
y'all
this
don't
right.
Like my language.
Let me
stop
get this
playing
right.
games.
We asked them to speak at citizens participation, right?
No, I said if they
No,
wanted to,
you
they
said to
could,
speak after the mayor, right?
if they wanted to.
Right, for them to speak and us not to respond. Right?
Yeah, we wasn't going to
No,
respond.
I got that. To
Mhm.
now suspend the rules to bring it back.
To bring the item back to the agenda, to appoint them to the ethics board.
You don't even have
At that
authority.
time, if it is put back on the agenda, you can ask them any question they want about their resume or about themselves, or they can speak. They can say thank you. Well, it doesn't matter. The issue or the motion on the floor is to suspend the rules and put the item back on the agenda. And that item is only to appoint them to the ethics board.
Lord have mercy.
And we need 4 votes to suspend the vote.
You
We
clearly
actually do.
got it, so
Oh,
you're
no,
wasting
I'm
your
sorry.
time.
We're making a motion to suspend the rules. Okay, got it.
You clearly
okay.
ain't got it.
Questions, concerns,
No,
dissent?
no, let's just vote.
Go ahead, Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll on suspending the rules?
Councilman Ashafi,
Hell no.
Councilwoman Martin,
No,
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson,
No.
Council President Thomas.
Yes. Fails, ma'am.
That's fine,
Okay,
but we
Shut up.
understand why we need an ethics board.
yes, ma'am. So let's
no,
move
no,
on
we
to-
don't. No, we don't. I literally
do.
I literally just got the ordinance. I looked it up. Before
Okay,
and I
We
looked it
can
in the charter.
discuss
Hold on,
this
let me
on
look.
another
ladies,
time.
with all
I
due
just looked it
respect,
into the
ladies,
charter.
ladies, with
I
all due
didn't-
respect,
It wasn't in the charter. And I
ladies,
literally just got it. I
Ladies.
looked it up. I couldn't even find it on the website. So no,
Ladies,
So
with
know
all due
what?
respect, can we just go ahead and move through the agenda?
What do you mean? What does ethics mean?
No, didn't you?
What
just
does
ask-
ethics
Oh my
mean?
God,
ladies,
can we
What
move
does
on?
ethics
ladies.
mean?
You just asked, now we know.
Ladies.
why we're doing
God.
ethics
Ladies,
board. Did
Let's
you
ladies.
move
just
on
say
to the
that?
next item.
Yeah,
Ladies,
move on.
please.
And then why are you
Move
snapping
on
at
to the
me?
next
What are you
item.
snapping at me for? Didn't you
Ladies,
just ask the question?
No, I did not.
Yes, you
Ladies.
did. You said, now we know what we need an exit force for. And I said, no,
Okay,
I
you
just got
don't.
it.
ladies.
Then you do
So
not.
moving on
I
to
did
Stop
not.
snapping at
item
me, Manica. Stop
5A,
snapping at me, Manica.
under administration.
Yes, you did. Stop snapping at me,
I
Manica.
said you did
Stop
not.
snapping at me, Manica.
Would
Ladies,
you like to take a recess?
If you
ladies,
want to,
we can
Huh?
move to administration
if you
A.
want to.
So
Did I
minutes
call you
under
down?
5,
Why are you snapping at me?
resolution to approve the contract
Move
for
on.
WCI for Ivisfield Park Renovation Site Manager.
I'm
under
not even the one you have an issue with.
CMF DNR Spark Grant. City Council, what's your pleasure on item 5A?
A motion to approve.
We have a
Second.
motion on the floor for Mr. Shafi, seconded by who? Ms. Manica, was that you?
Yes, it was.
Questions, concerns, or dissent? Would you take the roll on item 5A?
Councilman Shafi,
Yes, let the rec center get on with their work.
Councilwoman Martin,
This is 5A, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson,
No.
Council President Thomas.
Yes, motion carries. Moving on to item 5B, resolution to approve the contract for Mid-States Recreation for the playground contractor under CFM DNR Spark Grant. City Council, what's your pleasure?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion
Second.
on the floor from Councilman Ashafi, seconded by Councilwoman Manica. Questions, concerns, or dissent? Would you please call the roll on item 5B?
Councilman Ashafi,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin,
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson,
No.
Council President Thomas.
Yes, motion carries. Moving on to item 6 under City Council. It's the approval of the 2026 schedule. City Council, what's your pleasure?
I got questions and concerns.
We need a motion on the floor to accept the schedule or not first, and then we can address it.
With the amendments.
No, but the amendment, would you please spell out for us for clarity? You said with workshops.
Yes, to add workshops to the schedule.
A second.
So to add workshops.
Yes.
To the,
Can I add a suggestion?
okay, so first, we have on this item, on item 6, what you said earlier was a motion to amend the agenda. Now, item 6 is here. City Council, what is your pleasure on item 6?
So can I make a suggestion? City Council President, could we have at least a quarterly workshop?
Can
Can we
get a-
consider that?
So let's
I
have. that in our
move to
discussion.
approve the
Thank you.
2026 schedule.
It's already a motion
With-
on the floor.
No, it's not. That was a motion to approve the agenda. Go ahead, Ms. Manica, please.
With amendments or discussion.
All right, Chair offers a second. Now, Ms. Martin, forgive me for interrupting you. You had a question for me.
It was a suggestion, not a question.
Okay, now the floor is yours.
Okay, can we have a suggestion to have a quarterly meetings workshop?
I'm totally not against that.
Okay.
I'm concerned about November and August. It's a really big gap in these particular months.
That is the
It's-
election, Mr. El-Shafi. That's why there's a big gap.
In August?
There's a primary in August and there's an election in
What
November.
day is the primary in August?
Excuse me.
I'm gonna say, let me look at my calendar,
It
because you
is
ain't gonna answer it for me. I got you.
August,
So I've been.
I got you. I'll-
in America.
the election is August 4th,
Okay, thank you very much. And then there's
Okay.
a general election on.
November
Yeah.
Okay.
3rd.
Okay, thank you.
So, okay, so there is, you're saying the 4th, right?
August 4th.
Okay. Okay, so the 3rd is open and clear. I'm not understanding why we're skipping the 3rd and going right down to the 17th for August. Okay, it's not falling on the election day.
Okay.
So I'm really not understanding that one.
Well, you want to go ahead?
What is
I don't
that,
wanna- I don't wanna step in your
is
lane
that
'cause I'll be
to,
accused of not knowing. Would you go
excuse
ahead
me,
and explain
excuse me. Is
You're
that to
asking a question
give,
and I'm facilitating an answer for you,
is
sir.
that to give the clerk time to get prepared for the primary?
Correct.
Okay. All right, Madam Clerk, I can accept that one there. What about November the 16th?
The same.
The same thing?
Yes,
So that election is going to fall on what? The
the
5th?
3rd, November 3rd.
Okay, the 3rd. November 3rd, okay. This one is falling on for, okay. And both of them opportunities is to give you time to get things done for the election.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Would
You're
you call the
welcome.
roll on item 6, madam?
Councilman Ashafi?
Are we doing the workshops or not? The quarterly or
Yes, I said I'm not against it.
okay, so my question is where would that fall then?
So again, Mr. Al-Shafi,
Okay,
I'm
there's
gonna,
got to be a date. For it.
as far as dates go, there is nothing in the charter. I am not, as chairman of city council, duty bound to hold a workshop at all. I have agreed to hold workshops on numerous occasions. There's never been an issue with having a workshop. And I'll state this for the record, they turn into circus-like spectacles. So we'll have a workshop as we're needed. We have workshops for the budget. We have workshops for these grants, the Spark grant that we just approved, the disposition of those funds. We had a workshop on that. We have workshops.
Ms. Martin asked for the workshops to appear quarterly, so that would be March, June,
Mr.
September, and
Al-Shafi,
December.
there may be a need to have more workshops than quarterly.
Okay.
I said I'm not against it. It's not in the charter. I'm not duty bound to have any. So let's go ahead and vote on the agenda. Go ahead and call the roll, madam.
Councilman Ashafi?
This item was already amended, so it's to add the workshops.
Could you please call the roll?
Councilman Ashafi?
Okay, so is that a yes or no on those workshops?
We'll put yes on the workshops because we voted on it.
Okay. So I'm gonna vote yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica?
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson?
Yes.
Council President Thomas?
Yes, motion carries. Moving on to community development, item 7A is resolution approving the appointment of Highland Park resident Miles Morgan to the City of Highland Park Planning Commission. City Council, what's your pleasure?
I move to approve.
We have a motion to approve made by Councilwoman Manica. The chair will offer a second. Questions, concern, or dissent? Would you please call the roll on the appointment of Mr. Morgan to the Planning
Hold on a
Commission?
second, I got a question. Is Mr. Morgan here?
Right here.
How you doing? Can we speak to him for a second?
I'll give you a minute, Mr. Morgan, just to be expeditious.
How you doing, sir?
Doing pretty good today.
Is it red?
Yes.
There we go. Doing pretty good today.
So I'm curious as to your qualifications here. I don't have an application for you in here, but I'm being told that it was in the last. Hold on a second, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Okay. Then it goes psychology. Coach. He's director.
Thank you for your patience, sir. I appreciate it. It's
Okay.
okay, I do.
You know what, council president, I got no questions here. He's highly qualified. I look forward to working with you. Yeah. Yeah, my
You can have a
apologies.
seat. He has no question.
Yeah, thank you. So let's go ahead and call the roll on item 7A.
Councilman Ashafi?
I'm gonna say yes for Mr. Morgan.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica?
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson?
Yes.
Council President
Yes,
Thomas?
thank you. Motion carries. Okay, resolution approving the appointment of Jalen Smith to the City of Highland Park Planning Commission.
Move to
Council
approve.
President.
We have a motion on the floor to approve made by Councilwoman Manica,
Council President.
seconded by the chair. We have it's on the floor, Mr. Sharp. You have
No,
a
no, no,
question? for
I
us?
just have one question. Who is Mr. Miles replacing? That's on the board.
You'd have to get with the city to tell you that.
We have two openings.
Mr. Claiborne is here. He can answer.
Which two seats got open?
We have two openings.
Who's being replaced?
No one.
Okay, it's two seats that never been filled. Oh, okay.
How many people sit on that board?
So,
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor made by Councilwoman Manica, supported by the chair for the approval of Jalen
Thank you,
Smith.
Mr. Clyburn. Yes, sir.
Mr.
Okay.
Smith is online. Questions, concerns, or dissent? Madam Deputy Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman Ashafi,
Okay, what are we voting on here? I'm sorry. I was busy talking about
Jalen Smith.
Jalen Smith.
We have a motion on the floor.
Okay.
With
Is
support.
Jalen Smith here?
He is online.
Health Director, Community Development, Michigan Potato Industrial Commission. Great Coast Reef Architect, Wayne County, or Wayne State. Public Policy Research. It's a Michigan Engineering and Administration. I'm gonna say yes.
Councilwoman Martin,
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica,
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson,
No.
Council President Thomas.
Yes, motion carries. Moving on to item 8, under the Senior Department, a resolution to request approval to submit an application for Molina Healthcare of Michigan and Michigan Association of Senior Citizens grant up to $10,000 to expand congregate meals and pickleball games.
I move to support this resolution to request approval to submit an application for Molina Healthcare of Michigan and Michigan Association of Senior Centers grant up to $10,000 to expand congregate meals and pickleball games.
Chair offers support. We have any questions, concerns, or dissent on item 8?
Question,
Ma'am,
are we a member of MASC?
who will be able to answer that question?
Senior person is here.
Davenport.
Hey, Ms. Davenport. You be so kind.
We are in the process of getting our membership.
So in order to apply for this grant, you have to be a member.
Right, and we submit our application to be a member with, along with the grant. It's due in January, and they both go in together. They want them both together.
Okay, so when you say expand congregate meals, because we AAA already offers and pays for these congregate meals, correct?
Yes.
And so why do you need a grant to expand?
Right now, we're running a program with senior volunteers, and I would like to give them a stipend.
So you're not expanding the meals?
No, not the meals, the staff.
We did it. We spoke on that. And you were going to submit
I didn't have time.
another resolution because you're not expanding the
The
meals.
meals, no, we're expanding staff. We don't have staff for it right now. Right now, volunteers are serving the meals.
So this resolution shouldn't even be on here because you're not expanding the meals or the games for the pickleball. So,
Well, yeah, with pickleball, we don't have an instructor. We have about 6 pickleball people that come out regularly, and we don't have an instructor. So that's what the grant would help do.
again, this resolution is incorrect.
Okay.
So y'all can vote on it how y'all want to vote on it.
So we can't make
So
amendments
no.
right now to the resolution? Can't we
So
do that?
if the
So-
resolution is to request approval
I
to
mean, we're
submit an
suspending rules.
application, they're asking for approval from city council to submit an application. You can't get from A to B without,
Right.
it's to expand,
But that's not it.
it's to expand a meals program
So,
and to facilitate
wait,
pickleball. I
point
don't
of
understand
order,
how the words
point
on the
of
page are
order.
So challenging.
point of order.
Yes, ma'am, go right ahead.
So,
Council
no,
President,
no.
Council President.
Listen,
No, Ms.
guys,
Manica went first. Go
hello,
ahead.
hello.
Expand the meals. It does say the meals.
It's
Hello.
a
Maybe
we can
request
make a
to submit
correction.
an
Oh, my
application.
Maybe we can make a correction here.
So let's go ahead.
Can I
and-
please
no,
speak?
No, let's say what you're gonna say, Ms. Manica, and I'm calling for the roll.
No.
Go ahead, ma'am,
So
please.
in this case, Ms. Davenport,
I don't see why we can't.
you
make a
were
correction.
supposed to change it. So it should not say,
But I didn't have time.
okay, so if we
Staff.
look at it right now, Mr. Shafi actually just mentioned it. Maybe we can just change the words. Would that
I just said that.
Would
Why don't
that
we
be
table it?
suffice?
Or-
I just said that.
It's just changing the words,
I
if
just
if
said
I'm
that.
correct here.
So you made the motion.
Seeking, so I
Councilwoman
would like
Manica.
to
It can be
rescind,
fixed Right now.
Go ahead.
or I would like to change my motion. So I'm rescinding my motion.
Chair will rescind support.
So I'm adding a motion to approve this resolution with amendments.
Okay, the amendments would be,
And the amendments will be to change the meals
To staff.
to staff
So we're putting a line through meals.
and
Yeah.
instructor for pickleball.
Staff.
Is that correct?
There you go.
Okay, so let's see. In seeking funding to expand, no, to hire,
Or to add?
to hire
Okay, hire,
staff,
hire staff.
to hire staff to,
And to hire an instructor.
yeah, but I wanted to say hire staff to do what?
Hire congregate meal staff or hire staff
There
for
you go,
congregate
there you
meals?
go. Hire congregate meal staff. Thank you.
Thank you.
And instructor for
Pickleball
pickleball.
instructor. So it say pickleball instructor.
Madam Clerk, would you read that back to us so we make sure we have it correct?
Whereas the City of Highland Park Senior Department is seeking funds to hire staff for congregate meals and an instructor for pickleball programs for senior residents.
Thank you.
Chair
You're
offers
welcome.
support for the motion. Can we go ahead and take a vote on
Hold on
item
one
8?
second. Let me just,
Can you repeat that one more time, clerk, for all the council, please?
Whereas the City of Highland Park Senior Department is seeking funding to hire staff for congregate meals and hire a pickleball instructor. No, and
And a
hire,
pickleball program instructor.
yes, pickleball program instructor.
Okay,
Thank
got
you.
it.
And hire a pickleball program
Okay.
instructor.
All right, so we have a
Okay.
motion made by Councilwoman Manica. You want to take the second for that?
support.
Ms. Martin will offer a second to that amendment. So go ahead and call the roll on item 8.
Councilman Ashafi,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Councilwoman Manica.
Yes.
Council Pro Tem Robinson.
Yes.
Council President Thomas.
Yep, motion carries. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of our agenda. I'm gonna set this timer for 2 minutes hard. I'm gonna start with the people that are online. Anthony, you have your hand up again. Is this when you wanted to speak, sir?
No, sir. Go right ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the people in the gallery. If you don't mind coming up, I'll set your time for you, ma'am.
Martin.
Turn it on. Push the button.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening. My name is Renee Ford. I live at 191 West Buena Vista. I have several questions and several comments. I would like to thank Ms. Robinson for what she did for the seniors for Thanksgiving. So I really appreciate it. You were giving one, and I was home alone. I passed my whole meal on to someone else. Thank you. My next question is, I try to be nice. There are several police officers here because I said what I was going to say. I love you to death as a person. But when it gets personal, my granddaughter was in the audience. She's been through a lot. And for you to cuss, and I say it every week, every 2 weeks, very disrespectful. But when it hits home on my family, she's sitting out in the hallway with another person. Very disrespectful. And to the men in the audience, not all men, I'm going there. No one ever says anything about his language to these women, us women. And I'm not saying everybody, but I'll be darned if I'm gonna sit here and let that continue. Mr. Shopper, you got to do better. You have to do better. Miss Martin, Miss Manica, I am really amazed at y'all. Miss Manica, I know you get heated every 2 weeks, but Miss Martin, for you to clown, you're starting to act just like Mr. Shopper.
Oh, do not, no, Miss Renee, I am separate than him. I am separate than him. No, ma'am, I am separate than him.
Can I speak to you?
No, ma'am, I am separate than him. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You're ignorant.
No, ma'am. You don't even know me. You don't
Okay.
even know me. No, ma'am.
Mrs.
I
Pike.
appreciate the dialogue, but the disrespect is not necessary.
Let's be respectful.
Good evening, council. My name is Charlene Turner Johnson. I'm here on behalf of Base Incorporated, nonprofit community development organization in Highland Park, to correct, can't hear me?
You gotta push the button.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on.
On?
Just talk.
Oh, hello? Okay, to correct some information that you received already about the mini grant for the Green Revolution, I have a new flyer. There's a new due date. The new due date is January the 30th. And for those that have not seen the information, I have a flyer here for the residents. This mini grant is for block clubs, nonprofit organizations, associations, churches, residents that are interested in helping to make Highland Park a greener and more healthy community. We are part of the governor's My Healthy Climate Initiative, which is a huge statewide initiative that the governor has launched. And fortunately, Highland Park got 2 grants so the community can participate. Yeah, that was a good thing. Amongst, we're 2 out of 43 grants in the state to get residents engaged in doing green things in the city. So the flyer is here, and the new date for submission of the mini grant application is January 30th.
One more time.
January 30th.
January 30
instead of December 15th.
Okay.
So can I pass these out? I'll also email the information to you so you can just share it with your block clubs, your associations, your nonprofits, your churches, etc. All right.
Just so I was going to mention this in my council affairs. Ms. Roberts, I was going to mention it. So notified awardees will not happen in January then. It'll happen when? February?
It'll happen in February.
Okay.
Right. Did I get
Okay.
enough?
Hey, I had turned the thing to vibrate. I'm sorry, Ms. Turner Johnson. Your time came up.
You get one?
Thank you so much. All right, thank you, ma'am.
And anybody else that wants one, you're welcome.
All right, thank you so much.
Anybody have Wi-Fi password? I have to ask ChatGPT. I got two.
Good evening, council.
Good evening.
Sydney Spite, Parker Pride Foundation. Want to say thank you for, I don't want to say thank you. You guys got to do better. This is wild today. I got people on TV watching. This is wild, man. She was pretty right on that cursing stuff. I got a bad mouth too, but I'm learning. Just be mindful, man. We got some seniors in here that really don't use that language. Bunch of church folks don't use that language. And we should do better as a people. And we're trying to grow this city to a point that we can run with the other cities. But if we act like this, they're gonna talk about it. They're talking about us now, but we want to clear that up. So Parker Pride is gonna throw a Christmas festival in partnership with City of Highland Park, Rehab Highland Park. It's gonna be this Saturday. Really big. The last one was just a test one. The first one was a test one. The last one was to see how well it did. But this one is gonna be the one you shouldn't miss. We have live entertainment. Pastor Bobby Loud, he gonna open it up for us. He gonna say the prayer for us to open it up. We have live entertainment. C.W. Morris purchased the food truck. He's gonna give food away to everybody. So everybody gonna eat for free. We gonna put that on Facebook because y'all wouldn't eat, they would. You know what I'm talking about. Right. So we're gonna give all the food away, as well as we're gonna give toys. Santa Claus gonna come down on the fire truck, just like he did in the previous events that we had. And we're gonna give toys to every kid in the city. I think that's gonna be huge. Stepping out on faith, donated a big check so we can get Porta Johns, and everybody really contribute this year. Mama Shu, she donated so many toys that they still at the rec center not trying to bag them. So this is gonna be really nice. And we want all the city council, if you can, please
I don't do this just because, I love this city. I do this because this city needs this. We really need activity. We really need something to say, well, I might want to move to Highland Park because they got this or they're doing this. We can't get families and kids around here if there's nothing going on. But arguing at the city council meeting and abandoned houses, we just can't have that. We got to do better. So we're trying to really, really support this community and bring things that nobody else is bringing. This is going to be really nice and it's free for everybody. Free food, free entertainment, free toys. Just love your city day. And it's going to be from 3 to 5:30. Tree lighting right after that. Santa Claus coming in about 4:45. And it's going to be really nice. City of Highland Park, you guys really kicked in with the mayor and did a lot of things, helped to generate cash, sent us people who can sponsor us. And we really did a real good job. So please, if you can, come on out. And we're still collecting donations, Mr. Attorney. Remember you told me to tell you
So
that?
I gave you an extra minute and a half.
Thank you, sir,
cheated you
because I missed it
time.
last time.
I missed it. I'm joking with you, brother, but thank you so much for what you do. Give me just a second to set the time up, sir.
Okay.
I'll start the time when you tell us your name. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, council and citizens of Highland Park. My name is Danny Sanders. I'm here today because I am trying to purchase a lot next to my parents' house that my mother had. She passed, and unfortunately, we lost it. Me and my sister inquired about this lot May the 30th this year. We've been talking to Kalinda Watkins, and I'm just trying to get some information about it. I mean, we put the application in, we paid the fee, we haven't heard anything, we're calling every month. I will say this, the house that was sitting on that lot, my mother and father got the house torn down because it was an eyesore back in probably like 78, 79. My parents has been a resident since Highland Park I think they bought the house in 72. So this is a lot that we've been taking care of for over 40 years and continuously been taken care of. I didn't know that they lost it until probably 2 years ago. So we've been trying to acquire and get the lot. We haven't heard anything. I put in an application fee. And like I said, I haven't heard anything. So I'm just trying to get some clarification. Like, when are they going to say, yes, you're going to get the lot? I mean, like I said, we had invested in this lot for over 40 years. If it wasn't for my parents, house probably would still be sitting there abandoned. So
Did you submit the
I'm
application?
gonna refer you.
I have all the receipts.
Hold on a second. No,
May
hold on to that
30th.
because I want to refer you now to, so city council, we can hear you. You can articulate that to us, but the person that can actually address that is our CD director. You're sure it's a city of Highland Park owned property now, or is it a county owned?
She has all the information. My sister talked to her.
So
They
that-
actually
that's
told
probably
us
where
to
we
come
start.
tonight. My sister couldn't come and she had to work.
Okay.
But they told us to come tonight to speak to the council to
Who's
see Kalinda Watkins.
I actually come tonight to see.
Okay,
Yes.
so the person that you should be
Yes,
talking
you talked to my sister Melissa. Yes.
is the CD director. If you're certain it's a Highland Park property,
Yes, it is.
Community Economic Development of the mayor's office. We don't handle the disposition of property. So that's who we will
So
refer you to.
this is my question. What's
You
the
are over
holdup?
your 2 minutes, but go ahead.
I just want to know what's the holdup.
When did you?
We
submit it?
can't answer
May
that question.
30th, 2025. I have the paperwork. I have all the
This year?
receipts. Yes, I have
Okay.
everything.
So, sir, I'm gonna stop you right there because 40 years is a long time. I will
40 years.
I
We've
will
been taking care
refer
of this
you
lot.
to the mayor, the city council. We don't have the authority.
I get it. Like I said,
Okay,
I
so
just
thank
came
you
to
so
voice
much,
my
sir.
opinion.
Yes,
That's all.
sir. I
I just
appreciate
wanted
it.
to get some information on when we could get some information on when we're going to get the lot back.
So you have to reach out to the mayor's office. Thank you so much for that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming.
No, you're welcome.
Hello, can you give me like a 30-second warning, Council President, so you don't roast me when I'm done?
I'll let you know when your 2 minutes are up, sir. If that's
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'd just like to thank you personally for being such an inspiration. I read an article recently that, referenced Crown Heights back in the day, Crown Heights, Brooklyn, and the headline of the headline of the article was "Jews Don't Move." The headline of the article was "Jews Don't Move." So I'd like to thank you so much for inspiring me to be the first Jewish candidate to run for mayor of the city of Highland Park since 1933. So I'd like your endorsement. I'll write a letter to the office here. But 1933, I don't know what happened after 1933, but I hear it sucked. But anyways, running for mayor, I'm gonna hang out in New York City, let's say January, February, March, hang out with some fat cats and come back with a nice resume so you can look me in the eye like a man and have some respect for me, sir. So thank you so much for the inspiration. I look forward to getting your endorsement. I'll write the letter this week. Thank you.
Good luck.
You have anyone else? I'll wait for you to state your name, sir.
Yes, good evening, everyone. This fine council and our mayor in her absence and all those who are present on tonight. I am Robert Douglas Lodge Jr. And for several weeks, I have purposely not said anything because I don't want to seem like I'm being to antagonize anyone or attack anyone. But as I was speaking with the mayor, and to piggyback on Ms. Ford's comment, as I was speaking with the mayor in the hallway, a child had to be escorted. And so for the record, since the men in the audience has been called out to a certain degree, for the record, our councilman, Mr. Kashid, can attest that him and I have had a private conversation about the language that's being used. But the language is not just being used by him, it has been used by others in our city council. And so I'm going to, again, piggyback on what Mr. Sidney Spice said, that we're asking that these type of comments be not used and reserved for your private conversations. Because we as the citizens, I am a protagonist. I am for the citizens of Highland Park. We don't want to hear it any longer. We want to be able to come into a meeting and have this council function properly to move this city forward. And so with that being said, I'd like to commend President Pro Tem Robinson again on the great work that was done this past week for the citizens of our city in Thanksgiving food bundles. Over 1,300 individuals could have been served with the bundles that was passed out. And so that's significant. I also want to take the time to address the Community District Advisory Council.
Sir, your 2 minutes is up.
Thank you, sir. Could you have a workshop on that so that citizens can know?
I said your time is
I
up,
understand
sir.
you gave me 2 minutes and I thank you for
sir.
that. You gave others longer.
Thank you,
So
sir.
again, I would like to have a workshop, request that you may have a workshop for the Community District Advisory Council. They get 5,000 every year.
Yes,
and
sir.
we don't know where that money is going.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
We have another citizen that would like to speak. Yes, sir.
So I'm an officer Winbush, and I don't like it when we not getting along in here like we should. And we don't want to escort nobody out here. Let me say this first of all. Nobody's exempt from getting escorted out of here. Nobody is. But this is a small little city and everybody's watching, and when we all arguing and things like that, we all look bad. Let's try to, excuse me, we all need to try to get along. You know, we don't want to take you out here, but we can. Nope. So don't think we can't, but we don't want to because it looks bad. Let's try to get along. Even citizens, we got to get along. We got to respect each other when a person is up here talking. Respect them. We might not like what they're going to say, but just let them talk. Even the council, you know, they might say something you don't like, but just respect what they say. And then when you get them 2 minutes to come up here, just say what you want to say. But let's cut back on the cussing. We got to. We got a pastor in here. We got kids in here. We got women in here. Come on. We ask you this time and time and over. Cut back on the cussing. I know you get frustrated, you know, but you got to bring it down, man. I'm saying, please. Please. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good job.
Come on up, man.
Yeah, more than 2 minutes.
No, sir. No, sir. How are you?
Hi, my name's Sarah for the ones that don't know me. Some of you do know me. Sarah.
I know you, Sarah. Go ahead.
So I'm sure you guys are so sick of hearing about this, but the spirits are coming to me and they're very uneasy and they're very unrested because of the McGregor Library. I know there is history in that basement and I want to volunteer my time to digitize and do whatever we need to do to get our records straight. Even if it is finding the missing contract for the water department is probably in that basement and I want to find it so we can get grandfathered in. So thank you all. You're all doing so great. I love you all. And I'm sorry. I would love to plan like a team build for you all to kind of, break some ice and see what I can do. But my services are here. I'm going to be here for the next 100 years. So let me know what you need.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
I'm
Okay. I don't see anybody's moving towards the podium, so we're gonna move into council affairs.
There's nobody online?
All right, I checked online first. Starting with the councilman in the 3rd district, sir, the floor is yours. Let me, wait, hold on a second. I don't want to cheat you out of your time. Go for it.
Okay. First of all and foremost, allow me to say this to you, Mr. Spike, to Ms. Ford. Y'all got a lot of damn nerve. A lot of nerve. A lot of nerve. You berated this council. You talked about each and every last one of us as if we were everything other than a child of God. And you want to sit here and tell me that I need to be a little bit more professional. When I was professional, you spit right in my face. You spit right in it. All the damage and all of the abuse, and you got a nerve to stand here and tell me I need to do better? I don't think I'm alone in that department. I don't think I'm alone in case some of you have amnesia or a loss of memory. Don't huff and puff at me and think I won't huff and puff back. I don't give two damns who you are. None. I could care less. This is not a popularity contest. This is me doing my job for this city on your behalf. And if you don't appreciate it, I'm so sorry to help you. I'm sorry that you don't appreciate it. Because it's been this council that has made sure that this city has survived and managed to not be taken over by a levy that was just on your heads a couple of years ago. We voted yes for that. If the administration had it that way, you'd be paying that levy right now. Because they made it clear they didn't want to go that route. We went that route for you. So yeah, please film me. I love to be filmed. Okay? But don't sit here and tell me to hold a higher standard when you yourselves don't hold that same higher standard. Don't sit here and turn your nose up to me as if your shit don't stink. Because it does. Okay? And anytime that you're ready, and I'm going to say this to the police officers here, anytime that you're ready to walk me out, feel free to do so. Feel free to do so. We're going to lock up shit. A lot of goddamn nerve. You want to tell me to hold the highest standard? Yeah.
So we're gonna move into council affairs for Ms. Martin. Ms. Martin.
I don't have anything to say. Go ahead, Manica.
Good evening, everyone. First, I want to say I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday and also my warm wishes for your continued holiday season. Also, again, you've been thanked a little bit earlier, Ms. Robinson. So I'm also saying thank you for the baskets this past Thanksgiving. I would like to mention again
The Green Revolution Community Mini Grant application is open. It is currently open, okay? The mini grant is available for $1,000, okay? And it is block clubs, churches, community associations, nonprofits located and operating in Highland Park. That is to create and expand community gardens or green areas to improve air quality, reduce heat, and beautify the city. Green infrastructure projects implement sustainable systems like rain barrels, rain gardens, or bios wells. Is that correct? Did I say that right? Bio wells to boost energy efficiency and save on utility costs. So that's something that you could do as a block club if you have one. And again, also churches. We have a lot of churches here, community associations and nonprofits. That information is downstairs. Also, December, Board of Review. Say that again, December. Board of Review, City of Highland Park, December 9th, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. here at City Hall, first floor, the Treasurer's Office, conference room. Property tax related issues reviewed by the board in December are as follows: clerical errors, mutual mistakes of fact, poverty exemption appeals. That's the one most of you come for. So I'm telling you right now, it's December 9th between 2 and 4 p.m. Please pick up some information downstairs because I think you have to make an appointment. So make sure you call the treasurer's office. Eric Sabri, I want to thank him also. He had a Veterans Resource Fair. And yes, and Highland Parkers were there. I was there. It was wonderful. Had tons of resources. So I hope that our veterans got a chance to go out, and even some other people. Downstairs, he also has probate assistance. And remember, the mobile truck is for if you have delinquency or default to make a payment arrangement. And Mr. Spike, all right, is that right? Did I say that? Okay. Oh, it is. Okay, he already mentioned. So remember, Christmas in the park in Highland Park, Christmas tree lighting on December 6th. That's this weekend. Also, I don't know if anyone know that Avalon Village also passes out food on, I can't remember what Saturday. I think it's this Saturday coming out. Yeah, this Saturday coming up. So thank her as well for always having that on site. I know it's a couple of organizations that collaborate with her. And last but not least, I want to thank also the people who came out. The people who came out for the passing out of food that the mayor had. And also I want to thank Zeta Phi Beta Sorority. I went to them and asked, would they come on one day all and fill the car, and they did. Just them. They filled the car, the police car for the toys for. I want to say thank you to them. If I missed anyone, I apologize. I'll make sure I get you next time. Thank you. And also congratulations to those people added to the Planning Commission. Have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Pro Tem?
I don't have anything.
Okay. I will keep this brief. In the summer of 2022, a lawsuit was filed to remove all familiar candidates from the ballot. And that lawsuit was filed by a lobbyist with the help of a legal activist. The purpose was to remove all familiar candidates from the ballot and to upset the flow of government. Now, we are 3 years into this. The thing that you're experiencing right now, it was someone's pet project. I know because I filled out my application 1 hour before the window closed on the last day. So whoever put their name on that ballot was going to end up being city council president. Having a tough battle with God right now, but I'm assuming that there was some reason. Why would you put me in this chair? Why would you send me to Wayne State to get a mediation degree? Why would you have me? I've lived in Highland Park 25 years. I'll be 55 this year. In 5 years, I would have lived in Highland Park as long as I lived in Detroit. Why would you put me in this position? Why would you send me here to see this, to lay this out in front of you meeting after meeting? Somebody did this to you. For the last 3 years, the government has been frozen in place for spectacles like this. And unlike some people here, I'm outside. I'm a professional. I see people all the time. I never not get to be city council president of Highland Park. We're on the news every other day, and everywhere I go, the people who know me, who know who I am, point to me. So I'm carrying this on my back. And so we have to live with the embarrassment of the spectacle that has become our public meetings, all because a lobbyist and a litigator got together and hatched a plan to give this to you in your government. Still has never been answered. That question has never been answered. How is that actually possible? How is it that it's even possible that we have this circus around workshops that don't appear anywhere in the charter, that every time we've tried to move this city forward with a structured plan, it has been dismantled every single time? We have almost 6 meetings on the budget that we've had 3 times. It's done on purpose. This is not an accident. This is your government at work. So pay attention to the people who come in this chamber every 2 weeks with scripted lines as part of the theatrics, and those who clap for this dog and pony show. There are 10,000 people whose lives have been frozen in place for 3 years. The number of people who have lived here who have died waiting for this city to change, all because a room full of people decided that Highland Park wasn't going to move forward. This city deserves responsible, dignified leadership. And you have been deprived of that. And the people responsible, some of them are in the room and some of them are watching on television. You will know them by their deeds. Having concluded all business related to the city of Highland Park, the chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
8:20, meeting